going to go through today is the planetary scans, missions to do them. You can earn quite a bit of money from them, so it's worth doing, and quite fun because you get to land your ship and then go out on an SRV. Now, before you do that, you will need an SRV. Just to quickly go through it, hopefully you've already got one, and that's why you're thinking of a planetary scan, but just in case, go to outfitting, and then you want your optional internal. Now, I've already got one here in a 2 slot, so you don't need a big slot, so 2 is fine. If you go for the bigger slots, you can have 2 vehicles in your vehicle, but then you're just taking up valuable slots, in my opinion. I haven't found a use for 2 yet. I'm sure people have and do use more than one, but for now we'll just stick with 1. So we browse shop, and what you'll find is a planetary hanger. I've actually got the 2G installed. I mean the 2H, less power draw. It just weighs twice as much, so it reduces your boost speed. It's neither here nor there really. But I got a 2G, so you buy that. You can see here it's got 1 vehicle slot, boot time, power draw. Okay, so you buy that. When you bought that, you will then have a empty vehicle slot. So you would go there and you'd browse shop, and then you would be able to buy your SRV. I've only ever seen these 1 scarabs available. They're not even expensive, 5,000 credits. 2 cargo capacity. Maybe there's better ones. I haven't heard of any better ones. I might be wrong. But maybe they'll bring out better ones or more cargo, because this can be a real pain. You have to keep going back and forth to the ship if you pick up some canisters. If you do any mining, if you do any mining, that's the thing. You're picking up materials, and they go in a different slot. They don't take up the cargo capacity. But I'll do another video on mining and planets, so we won't go into too much depth. So you equip your scarab. You put it into your. You've got it then here like this. So you have your planetary vehicle hanger and your SRV bay with a scarab in. Job done. Now we will look in the mission board for a planetary scan mission. Mission board. And let's have a look here. Oh, well, look at that. It's a continuation. But you can see it's 1.3 million. Oh, loads of rep, right? It's only 13 light years away. 1.3 million. We'll have that. Thank you very much. Accept. And plot that route. Now, when you plot your route, we're going to this system. You don't know where it is at the moment.
Mission critical message.
So if we look here, we can see it's going to be on one of these, well, actually one of those 2 planets, because it's got to be landable, and the landable planets will have a blue ring around them. So we know it's going to be on one of those 2, but there could be like 10 in the system, so how do you know which system it's in? Well, which planet it's on? Well, just plot your route to the system that your mission is pointing you at. Better check what they're saying. Oh, it's just telling me that I've got to go and do a scan, a data point close to the activity. So that's what we're doing. And we'll launch and make our way to that system.
Ship is released. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Yep, let's exit the station at my earliest convenience. Well, I was pretty much ready, that's why I said launch.
Landing gear retracted.
And off we go to Alec. Oh gosh, I can't even say it. I'm not going to attempt again. We're going to that place.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, here we are. We arrive at the system. Avoid the sun, obviously. The first thing you want to do is you can either go to the nav point, or what I like to do, I use my D scanner. So I do a scan,
Incoming
and you'll get the
critical
mission
message.
update, Planetary Scan Job.
Disengaged.
Now, the easiest way to look for that is if you go to your system map, and then here you are. I showed you earlier. Now it's got your mission control icon above the planet we're going to. So highlight that, and we're going to go to that planet. And when we get there, we'll see what happens next. Hope it's not far. So get down to your usual 10 to 7 seconds and slow to 75%. We don't want to fly past it. Right, here we are, we're approaching the planet. And you want to slow down. Don't go into the atmosphere, but you need to get quite close. Right, it's no atmosphere, but the gravitational pull where you go into your you get your height indicators. Right, so we got Williams Base. Well, we're not going there, but if you look there, it says Search Zone Building. That's where we're going. So if you highlight that, or target it rather, and it's on the other side, so we'll just come around. So just keeping clear of going to the planet. Oh, well, we just started. Look. Yeah, we can see it now. So we'll start our descent now. Now you don't want to go in vertically, obviously.
Orbital flight engaged.
Probably, if you have landed at bases on moons, moons or planets, then you'll know all about coming in. This is a little different. What we see here, the search zone, that's exactly what it is. It's just searching this area. As we get closer, probably after during actually your glide, that will move. The search zone will move, so you have to keep on adjusting the course to keep that search zone separate. It will move quite a few times, and the last move will be quite
Good day to you.
quite a big move. So we're in glide now. It's probably going to move any moment now. No? Maybe. It didn't move during the glide. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, and look, it's gone a nice distance away, so we'll give this some boost. It's going to move again. And I'm going to guarantee it's going to move again. There we go. Oh, that's a big move. And another move. I think it's going to move again. There you go. And again. There, and there's the base. It's not going to move again. That's where we're going to be landing, near this base here. It's got low gravity.
Landing gear deployed.
It's bloody dark as well. This doesn't help. My lights on. So we're going to land here. There's something there. Yeah, you get your little blue icon. Your ship turns blue, and then we come. There you go, and we've landed. So once you've landed, you press 3, and basically you want to highlight your SRV, spacebar, and then it's just deploy. We can see on the right hand side it says SRV Scarab, shield 100%, hull 100%, fuel 100%, so we're good to go. Deploy. Now you may have to check your map. Not your map, but your key bindings. That's what I meant. To see how to control this Scarab. But basically, you've got throttle forward and back, left and right, and you've got a turret as well, which we'll be using. Oh, we've got a Century skimmer there. So he's probably, we're going to have to shoot him, no doubt. And I'll just stop there. I'll go into my turret because I can move around a bit there. Now, over here, I've got my turret on a high hat, on the hat control on my joystick. It's not very good, it's very jerky. Right, you can see there, that's what I've got in the circle, my target. That's what we're going to be scanning. But first of all, we need to get rid of these skimmers. So we shoot them down.
Target destroyed.
So you just target them and shoot them.
Target destroyed.
Oh, good night. So we come out of the turret. Now we're going to be trespassing in a moment.
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the turret. We're going to target it, and then we're going to use the data scanner. This is set on the secondary fire button, so probably your right mouse button.
Incoming message.
And there we are.
Incoming mission
We've actually
critical
done that
message.
now.
Incoming mission critical message. Bounty incurred.
So once you've scanned it, it's back to the ship. It would help if we get to the back of the ship.
Incoming mission critical message.
Can't go to the front of the ship. So then you line up your the ship under the docking bay. Let's say about there. Press 3, spacebar, board ship. And once we have boarded the ship, we'll just check our mission control. Okay, so these are just information. Better archive this. I mean, I don't know. But the important thing is Planetary Scan Job, collect reward. Scan complete, collect reward. So we've done that mission, that's it. So all we need to do now is take off from the planet.
Landing gear retracted.
If you haven't taken off from the planet before, it's pretty easy. Lift up, head to 90 degrees, and just hit
Frameshift drive charging.
super cruise.
Frameshift
You'll get your
drive
escape
charging.
vector, aim towards that, and you'll start leaving the planet.
4, 3, 2.
As soon as your mass locked
Engage.
is off, of course. I'm now going to plot my route back. So obviously we want to go back to where the mission come from. I'm going to go to there. You'll also notice that you are wanted in this system. So you'll need to go to interstellar factors, I think it's called, to get rid of the wanted status and pay your fine. I think the fine isn't that much anyway. Check the fine. I've got 1,000 credit fine, but we're getting over $1 million for this, so we really don't care. We're away from the planet. Let's line up to our destination and back to the mission giver. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
And here we are back at the mission giver. We'll just land the ship. And then we can hand it in, get the cash. Thank you very much. Choose some more missions or whatever we want to do. 41.
Landing gear deployed.
Starport services.
You are on deck. Begin lockdown. Due to circumstances beyond our control,
And I should just say this, enter the hangar.
Please accept our apologies for any inconvenience.
Saves you tying up a boat. Mission control. And planetary scan, and there you are, 1.3 million. Doesn't take long. Of course, you can stack it with other missions. Generally, I don't stack those missions. I don't do those missions as well as a lot of others in the same system, because as you saw, we become wanted in that system, and we've now got to go to an interstellar factor to get rid of the wanted status in that system and pay the 1,000 credit fine. But you can obviously do what you want to do, but it's good money. Scanning scanning planets. Okay, hope you found this video useful. If you want to see more of my tutorials on Elite, press the subscribe button. I've also got a channel on Twitch where I live stream under Steve Solo, or ST3 V3 Solo. There's a link down below, and it'd be grateful if you like this video if you like it. If you don't, I suppose you can hit a thumbs down. Thanks for watching.